simple, gluten-free, grain-free pancakes for my toddler. She actually calls them cookies because they look similar to the cookies in the book she reads about, I forgot the name of the book, Not Giving a Mouse a Cookie, but that book. So I'm going to start by making the pancakes, but she calls them cookies, which is a good thing because she's never had a cookie. So she thinks they're cookies. So I'm going to start with an egg, and she's actually going to have them shortly. So it'll be a quick video. So I'm going to start with one whole egg, and then I'm going to whisk the egg. 1 second. I like to take those little white parts off. Okay, we're good. Because I may have some too because they're just so delicious. And I made some bacon as well. So we started with one egg. And I have a little newborn sleeping. Hopefully this won't wake her up. So I'm just going to whisk the eggs. Oh, I'm brave. My newborn's literally right there. So I'm just going to whisk the eggs. And if it's your first time joining, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you're returning, welcome back. Okay. All right, so one egg. Whisk the egg. Trying to tidy up as I go so I don't have a big mess. Okay. All right, she's still sleeping. That's good. Sorry. Just had my second daughter, and my toddler is not too far away. All right, so I'm going to do 1 cup of almond flour. So I'm going to do 1 whole cup of almond flour. And then also I'm going to do a good heap, so about a half a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm using grain-free baking powder as well. I'm gonna do a pinch of Maldon sea salt. Make sure you guys can see here. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Do a pinch of Maldon sea salt, just a little. And I'm going to do some almond milk. If you're allergic to almond milk, obviously don't use almond milk. Use regular milk. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Cindy. And do 3/4 cup of almond milk. But again, if you're allergic to almond milk or almond flour, then this would not be for you. You can substitute. I'm making gluten-free, grain-free pancakes, but my daughter calls them cookies because they're so good. I love them, so that's what I'm making. I made chicken. Ooh, that sounds good. Hi, Eric. Hi, guys. Where are you guys tuning in from? See, it looks a little liquidy, but you want it to be a good batter, so don't be afraid if it starts to look a little liquidy, because we're gonna add a banana. So the banana will be my sweetener. We're not adding sugar because my toddler doesn't get to have sugar, so we use fruit substitute, like fruits instead of sugar. So about 1/8 cup of coconut oil. So I'm adding some coconut oil, liquid coconut oil as well. Oh yeah, I think you guys can see that. Hello, hello. All right, and then the banana. You always want to do a ripe banana. Make sure it's ripe because that's going to be where the sweetness comes from. So I'm going to add the whole banana into the batter. And then with a potato masher, I'm actually going to just mash it. And if you guys are joining for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another of my live stream. I'm Jadine. This is my channel. Hello, the chat is, hang on 1 second. Yeah, so I'm Jadine. This is my channel. I'm a classically trained chef. I was born in Jamaica, but I no longer travel as a private chef because I have 2 little ones. I have a newborn that's right there and a toddler not too far away. This is for her brunch. She swam earlier. She's a little swimmer. And she came home, had some fruit, but now she needs like a solid lunch. So this is gonna be her brunch. Pancakes, yes. Oh, hey, Peyton Nurse Rose. Hey. These are the gluten-free, grain-free. They're just really clean and healthy. Like, that's my style of cooking. And my toddler doesn't get to indulge in processed carbs. So she gets no flour, no rice, no pasta, nothing like that. But she's not missing out. She's eating well and she loves good food. I'm just really strict with her diet because I get one chance and that's it, you know? So she's 2. And then I'll be doing the same thing with our newborn. So I'm gonna add some cardamom. So just for fun, I'm gonna spice it up a little. Thank you, Andrew. I'm gonna spice it up a little. The recipe, okay, Bianca, I'm gonna recite the recipe in just a second. I love cardamom. I am like obsessed with cardamom in my tea. So banana and cardamom goes really good together. You can add cinnamon and nutmeg. I won't go overboard with the spices, but again, use what you have because a lot of my recipes are created based on what I had in my kitchen because I was born in Jamaica and I grew up cooking just freehand. I'm classically trained, so I'm also, you know, a trained chef, but I just love to cook from the soul where you just see what you have on hand and just make food. That's my style of cooking. All right, recipe is coming. So the recipe is 1 cup of almond flour. I use this brand. I really like this brand for almond flour for anyone who's watching. I did 3/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Again, we don't add sugar because it's for my toddler. She can't have sugar. Oh, you guys are so sweet. But because I don't want to waste time, hold that thought on the recipe. Let's get some on the griddle and then I'm going to show you guys the ingredients or go over the recipe. Does that make sense? Because I like to be efficient in the kitchen. Sorry, that's my style. That's the trained chef part of me. And I made her some bacon just now. She had 1 piece and she's like, so she'll have some bacon. So we have the griddle going. Vato, oh my goodness, you've been on my mind. I'm like, where's Vato? Where's he been? Shout out to Vato. He's been one of my day one since like the beginning when I had no subscribers. Vato, we love you. What's going on? How's the family? All right, so I'm making the toddlers 2 now. So let's get this on and then I'm gonna go over the recipe for anyone who's interested. This is really good. Like I make good food for my toddlers. You know, it's what I do. I love to make food, but she's a good eater. All right, so now I have, it's like a cookie cutter. So I'll try to make them nice and, you know, so they look good for you guys. And I didn't measure how much, you know, batter I'm putting in here. Do I really need to do that for you guys? Yes or no? Or you guys will figure it out, that part out. Least you guys can do is figure out that part, right? Maybe like a little less than 1/4 cup. Oh my goodness. Hi. I love bacon. Oh, Bianca, the recipe is coming. Okay, so that's, I'm just gonna let it rip because that's gonna take too long. So I won't have them too like perfectly circular. No, it's fine. Okay, thank you. Right, because like, you guys can figure it out. All right, maybe I should measure. All right, hold on. Let's get another one on there. And I'll leave that one in the little cookie cutter for a while. Because you have to leave it in there for it to set. All right, so let's go over the recipe. Someone asked, you guys are asking, crazy goes by fast. Been working a lot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we just had our 2nd baby. She's right there. She's a good baby too. Oh my gosh. She's literally right here in her bassinet, sleeping away, and the other one is right there. So everyone's good. I don't know how they're dealing with the noise, but yeah, she'll be a month. Oh wait, she's a month today. It's Monday. Oh, she's a month old today. Let's go over the recipe. What is the name of the recipe? So it's my own recipe that I created. For you guys who don't know, I'm a classically trained chef. Hello, I'm Judine and this is my channel. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another live stream or really fun, good cooking stuff, because I do a lot of cooking and just like food, fun, and family content. Thank you, Vato. So let me give you the recipe now. So it's my own recipe. 1 cup of almond flour. You can see the banana chunks. That's the best part. That's the sweetener. 1 cup of almond flour. 3/4 cup of almond milk. If you're allergic to almond, use regular flour, use regular milk. But I like it lighter and it's grain free, so that's the whole purpose. So 3/4 cup of almond milk, about an eighth of a cup of liquid coconut oil, because that's like your butter. If you want to do no butter and you want to make it like vegan, you can substitute the egg for, I do an egg substitute, but this is 1/8 cup of coconut oil. And then I did a pinch of Maldon sea salt. So just some really good salt, or sea salt. You can do regular sea salt. I did about a little less than a half a teaspoon of cardamom, because I love cardamom. You can use nutmeg or cinnamon, but cardamom, yes, love that. I did one whole egg, whisk it to get some air into it, because that's what kind of fluffs up the batter too. And then I did a little bit of grain-free baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. So that's what I did, a little half a teaspoon of baking powder. So half a teaspoon of baking powder. Does that make sense? Was that helpful, or do I need to do it again? I'm a grandmother and I cook for my baby. Oh, he's one. Oh my goodness, Renee. That's amazing. I cook for my toddler a lot. That's so good. I'm sure he loves it. Oh, look at that. See, that one stayed in the cookie cutter, but I don't have time to do them and have them stay in the cookie cutter unless I had a bunch of them. So for the live stream purpose, I will. Can I use vanilla essence? You can use vanilla. I don't have any vanilla. If I did, I would use it, because this is real life. I make food that we actually eat. So I never just cook for the live stream and throw the food away. It's because I'm actually making the food, because we're eating the food. So you're going to get real life stuff. So I don't have any vanilla extract, and I need to put it on my grocery list, because it's getting picked up today. So let's add that to the grocery list. Hang on one second. Vanilla extract. See, you just reminded me. Where's the dry goods? Dry goods. I try to organize it too. Vanilla extract. Yes, you can add vanilla essence, vanilla extract. Just spice it up. If you want to add some berries, add your berries, Hi, Libby. Hey. Bye, the guys. Paulette. Hello. Suvo. Antonio. Oh, my goodness. I am sorry. The chat was going really fast. Not fast, but there was a lot of comments, so I missed some. If you ask a question that you want me to answer that I missed, it's not because I'm ignoring you. Rewrite the question, because there's a lot of comments in the chat, so I may have missed something. You have a beautiful kitchen. Thank you. So, oh, you're welcome. All right, so I have the griddle, or the plancha, on medium to low. It's about a 3 or 4, because you have to let it cook. You don't want to burn them. See, I opened that one. I should have left it in there for a little. It's okay. So, and I did unsalted butter, because you add salt to your, because I added a little salt to the batter, a pinch of Maldon sea salt. Then use unsalted butter when you're actually cooking them, because then they'll be too salty. Make sense? Or if you don't use salt in the batter, if you don't have any salt, like I don't have vanilla extract, if you don't have salt, don't use it, and then you can use salted butter. Does that make sense? All right, let's check on the kiddos. They're good. She's sleeping. I'm not even gonna touch the bassinet. Yeah, she's a 1-month-old today. So I have a hard cookie cutter, and oh, you should. That's so sweet. Don't you just love cooking for the little ones? I do. Okay, and I'm gonna get a spatula. So what's important too is the type of spatulas that you use to flip. I'm all about my tools. So for you guys who don't know, I am a trained chef, so I'm big on my tools. You'll see me kind of going back and forth with random gadgets, because a lot of people don't like to cook, and I don't think it's because they can't cook. I think it's because you guys are using the wrong tools. If you use the right tools, it'll make your life easier. So I promise you, 9 times out of 10, it's not you, unless you're really, really, really bad at cooking, which I doubt. I don't think anyone really is, because everyone could make something that they enjoy. So you guys can cook. So it's really the tools. So I'm always going back and forth between random tools when I'm cooking. So you can use honey or maple syrup in the batter if you have So yes, you can for you, but my toddler gets no sweeteners, no added sugar. So she can't have honey and she cannot have maple syrup. I will say though, when I make these, Mama's having maple syrup on hers. The toddler has no clue what sugar tastes like. So for her, plain with the banana, heavenly. She calls them cookies, you know? Pure maple. Yeah, pure maple. That's what I use. Grade B. My preference for maple syrup is grade B. My personal preference, maple syrup. That's my preference. So, all right, see. So again, remember the tools. So this is a fish spatula. Not that you guys care, right? But maybe you do because you're watching this live stream. So I'll tell you, this is a flexible spatula. So I don't have any spatula that's really thick because I don't use those. Those are like a waste. If you have any of those, just throw them out and get like a good thin flexible spatula. I hear footsteps. I heard you. I heard your little footsteps. See, I'm talking, but I'm listening to you. Why don't you come and help me? You can't take that with you. You have to help me in the kitchen if you're Aubrey, if you're going to do that, you need to be able to help me. I need to block you off. Here, let's go. Y'all. This is real life, I'm telling you. Why don't you help me? I'm gonna move this knife, paring knife, and then you can help me flip these because these are for your lunch. These I'm making them for you so you can eat them. But can you please help me? Here you go. Can you climb up? Up? Can you climb up? Thank you. And then you're gonna help Mama. Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna help? Do you want to go in so you can help me? Thank you. This is Aubrey. This is her I can't really fully lift her up. At least I'm not supposed to. C-section, recovery. All right, so. Oh, you going for it? Aubrey, you're ruining my pancake. I said to help me. Why don't you wait for me? All right, sorry y'all. Oh my God, hold on. Here. I'm gonna flip this one for you. Look, let's flip this one. Hi guys, we have company. I heard footsteps. I was like, wait. Oh my God. All right, I need to give you something over here. Usually, hold on. Let's flip this one. Let's get back on track. Hang on 1 second. Dear Lord. She came in, yeah, she was like, I'm flipping it myself, Mama, see? See, ooh, Aubrey, that is for you, girlfriend. Thank you, Ladybug. Difference between, yeah, there's a huge difference. This is hot, so hot. Remember when Mama says hot? Not this, oh, you're gonna test it. No, this part is hot. Here, so look at that. Holds well together. I just wanted to show you guys that. Let's flip it. All right, she wants to eat it. Okay, I'll give you a little piece. All right, Mama's gonna give you a little piece. My hands are seasoned, so what's hot for you may not be hot for me. All right, she's hungry. She's like, Mama, food now, please. Wait, it's hot. Let's cool it. There you go. Ooh. So we're gonna, yeah. She loves these. She calls them cookies, but they're not cookies, they're pancakes. But she's never had a cookie. So yeah, there is a difference in grade. I love grade B, maple syrup. Richer, more nutrients. All right, let's flip this one. Ooh, so those are gluten-free. I'm gonna have to start taking some of the sides off. See how it's nice and crispy and crunchy? Let's cool these. Here, you can have more. Let's put this away. All right, let's cool it. Let's cool. It's hot, baby. Hot. Remember when I say hot? You have to cool. Oh, she eats. Trust me. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Tracy. Aubrey came in. I'm like doing my live stream. I heard a little footstep. Aubrey's like, no, I'm eating now. She came in. She's like ready to eat. And let's pull this down a little further away from access to the. So I'm making grain-free, gluten-free pancakes that she gets to eat. I love them too. I'm going to have mine with maple syrup. She's going to have them plain. And she already started eating them. I promise y'all, they're delicious. Trust me. Hey, Aubrey, how good are they? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. This is real life. This is how my live streams are. They're not, here you go. You're not scripted and like everything has to be perfect, because that's real life, you know? Let's go to just, oh, thank you. Oh, Tracy, yes. How was the granola? It's delicious. I had the date and flax. I was craving the date and flax insanely when I was pregnant. And every time like my mom will go to ship or whatever, I was like, hey, can you grab me a bag? I have some in my pantry right now. It's mango. I'm Jamaican, so mango is always my go-to. But the date and flax, chocolate. Anything you've done at a all right, let's do it. Okay. All right. Done. All right, y'all. You guys see that? Silliest things you've done for fun. He said, oh, hi, Martha. I'm just doing this in case she comes in with her and with the extra. Oh, you're welcome. I was like, oh, let me throw a little something in there for Tracy. I appreciate it. Thank you. You can. And it came quick. Oh, quick. Yeah, quick. Yeah, quick is good. All right, so this is good. This one's distracting me because I have the heat. You know, I'm usually like very. Ugh. All right, let's see. Where can I put this? Oh, I can take it off. Okay, good. All right, hold on. Oh, thank you, Martha. Thank you. This is new. Something came up on my screen, so I'm asking you guys the silliest things you've done for fun. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm doing this to keep her, because this is hot, but these are so good. Can I show you guys one? So here, they hold well together. They're really hot, but my hands are seasoned. Chef hands, sorry. They don't look like chef hands, but they are. Gluten-free, grain-free. Low is good. So here. Slow and steady with the heat. If you notice, I've had it on there for a while and it's not burning, it's just cooking. So let's cool it down. You just came in here ready to eat. Oh, you want to help Mama? Thank you. Aubrey, good job. Thank you. Good job. Good. Oh my God. Behind my head. Aww. Oh, wow. And what did your daughter say, Tracy? I wish I could. I wish I could. You want more? She said, did you guys hear that? What is another person? Silliest things you've done for fun. Aubrey's, yeah, she's taking my job. You heard her. Aubrey does not, she's not afraid to let you know that if it's good, it's good. You want more bacon? You have your bacon. And I don't eat bacon, so I made her a nice pan of bacon. Not all of it she's gonna have today, but this is her brunch. She's like, Mama, I need to eat. So, sorry, that one's not perfect because we had a little person came in here and just, but, where is she? All right, so I'm gonna cool here. Actually, let's cool this one for you. Oh, that's hot. All right, we're gonna cool some, so she's eating those already. And if you want to make them grain-free and gluten-free, then do so. And if your kid loves chocolate chips, add chocolate chips. She just can't have any of that stuff yet. I'm trying to keep her diet really clean for the first 2 years, and she's 2 now, but it went by so fast and it's going so well that I may do that for her, still maintain like a really clean. It's not a strict diet, just clean. Ooh, well on, it's hot. Well, is he say hot? It's hot. Sorry, you'll burn up your finger. It's going so well, and she's enjoying all the yummy foods that I've been making. That I think I'm just gonna continue it, because why not? Because we all want our kids to eat healthy, right? Don't we all? Can you don't know? I can't. Sorry. No, I can't. Can you? Is that one of this? They laughed. They sure did. Tracy, I'm imagining that your daughter's like, Mom, where did you get that skill from? Like, how? It's so funny. I'd say so. Hi, Kyle. Hi. What am I eating? I just made these from scratch, my own recipe, and I just shared it. If you guys are new to the chat and you want me to share the recipe, please let me know. I'm actually gonna share it in the description when I'm finished, so you guys can go back and you can just take the recipe from there. So here, this is the batter, and it's for my toddler. I make her really yummy foods, and she loves it. I promise you, it's good food. It's not because it's like grain-free, gluten-free, and all, you know, clean and healthy. I'm actually gonna have some because I haven't had breakfast yet. That's so good. More? Aubrey, you want to put the spatula down? She came in. And the banana, whenever you do a banana, please make sure you use a ripe banana. So I'm going to go over the recipe here. I'll get it for you so you don't have to move. Here you go. I'm going to go over the recipe. Give me 1 second. Let me give her a little more bacon. I thought she was going to sit down in her high chair and she's going to have a nice proper lunch. She said, no, mama. Here you go. Bacon and pancakes and no syrup. Thank you. Hi, Yaza. Hey. All right. I know y'all can hear that, right? Silliest things you've done for fun. I did post that on there. Drop it in the chat. All right, so let's move everything away from her. Hot's over there. Can you stay here with mama? How about some water? Aubrey, you're gonna roam with the bacon? Can you, here. We're gonna change that. We're gonna have you roam. Here, come here. Look. Hang on 1 second. Let me put her in her little high chair. No roaming. You're still a little one. We don't get to roam when mama's busy. We hang out together. Up, up, up. Go up. Thank you. Up. Turn around. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. Ugh. Are you warm? Because I'm warm now. Sorry, we had a little, she swam earlier, so. Here. And I'm going to get you some more, okay? This is your brunch or your lunch. Is yummy. What's going on? Oh, you're looking at my mic. Okay, sorry. It's a light. It's my microphone. Sorry, guys. All right, hang on. Let me grab you some more and get you your water. Beep, beep. There you go. All right, I'm back. And that pancake is cooking. Sorry, if you come into the chat and I missed it, just drop it again. Whew, okay, I'm back. My niece has just learned carbonate thinking. Oh, discovered. That's funny. What's the name of the... her name is Aubrey. Here. All right, let me take this off. All right, that's a perfect one. If you leave, okay, hold on. Back to the pancake. Sorry, I had a little. All right, so on the top, Mrs. Wright. Hello. So I took the little cookie cutter off, and then while that was on there. So again, I always say it's your tools. It's not necessarily you. If you notice, I just switched this one as a little. So I did that one. Perfect. And then I can add a little more in this one and just keep going. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Tracy. What Tracy said, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Aubrey, you had 2 pieces of bacon or 3? How many pieces? I think that's enough. Let me give her. This is your leftover. We're not going to toss this. This is fresh, delicious food. And baby number 2 is still sleeping. She's just making a little cooing sound. Coo, coo. All right. So that's it. And then I am going to have 2 of these. This will be my brunch. I'm actually going to clean this ring a little and then put more in there. So if you want them to be perfect, just use the use a cookie cutter. It doesn't matter what shape it is. And I'm actually going to add some fresh butter. I'm just cleaning that a little. It is hot, to be careful. And then I get 2 fluffy pancakes, but my toddler calls them cookies. All right, and I'm gonna go over the recipe right now. Hang on 1 second. Let's drop this in here. Let me show you guys what's going on. Sorry, don't look at me. Look at the pancake. Okay, hang on. So just a little goes a long way. See the chunks of the banana? So I use the banana to sweeten the pancake. So there's no sugar, no added sugar, if that makes any sense. So yes, and I'm sorry if I missed something in the chat. All right. So that's that. I'm gonna get maple syrup. She doesn't get maple syrup. She has no idea what maple syrup is like. Her life is perfect without it because she doesn't get sugar. So she loves tart and tangy stuff. Guys, you're so good. So back to the recipe. I'm gonna move you over here for that. All right, so really simple and easy. What am I missing for the recipe? And then let me put this in front of me. So, okay. I might have used the last banana. Okay. So I started with 1 egg, whisk in a bowl. After I whisked the egg, I did 1 cup of almond flour, half a teaspoon of grain-free baking powder, not soda, baking powder, or you can just use regular baking powder, a pinch of sea salt. I use Maldon sea salt, about a half a teaspoon of cardamom. You can use nutmeg or cinnamon, and also vanilla extract. I don't have any vanilla extract, that's why I didn't use it, but it would, if I did, I would add it in there. I just don't have any. It's real life cooking. And then I did 3/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk. If you're allergic to almond, just use regular flour and use regular milk. And last but not least, or no, not last, I did a 1/8 cup of liquid coconut oil. So when I say liquid, you measure in your liquid cup. And if it's dry, you measure in your dry cups, right? So 1/8 cup of liquid coconut oil. And then to top it off, I did 1 really ripe banana, and then I just mashed the banana in the batter, and that's the sweetener. So if you can have sugar, fine. Lather it in maple syrup like I'm going to do. But for my toddler, she doesn't get added sugar. So for her, it's perfect, and she's very happy. And then she drinks her water. Really clean and simple. So kid friendly if there are no allergies to almond. But if so, just use regular flour. So thank you, Food Says. Oh, thank you, Food Says. That's it. So I create my own recipes and I share them with you guys. I'm a classically trained chef. I was born in Jamaica, grew up in Connecticut, went to school in New York. That's where I attended culinary school. And I've worked as a private chef for over 10 years. I've been a professional for over 15 years. And now I'm home with my toddler, and there's a little newborn. Oh, you can see the bassinet there. And so I cook now and I share all my recipes. I don't gatekeep. So whatever questions you guys have, food related, or, you know, just drop it in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions as long as I have an answer. If I don't have an answer, maybe someone else in the chat could help out, because we don't all know everything, right? How are you doing? Good? Yeah? Is it yummy? You want more? Or no more? I'm gonna have mine. I'm gonna have this one because I'm gonna put it on a little plate. Hang on, let me grab a plate for me. It's almost time to feed the other one. I don't really get to eat as much now, which is not the best. I mean, look how pretty this is. Simple and easy. No additives, no preservatives. Hi, Carson. Okay. I'm gonna pour a little maple syrup on there. Here, let me flip this other one that I have here. Ooh, this looks so good, y'all. All right, let me. Okay, Carson, Mama's coming. Coming. And then I'm gonna pour a little maple syrup on mine, because this is my chance to have a little snack. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell her I'm having sugar. Don't tell the toddler that Baba's having sugar. And if you want to get really fancy, because, you know, sometimes, like, being the chef that I am, I like to make things a little pretty. You can have a little fun and add a little powdered sugar, make it pretty. And then we're gonna balance it out with a little strawberry. A little tiny strawberry. All right, let's do a little strawberry. And then I have to pick up the little baby. Aubrey, I can hear you sprinkling that thing. So that's it. And that's it. Ta-da! That's mine. Are you boycotting? What's going on over there? Would you like a strawberry, Aubrey? Aubrey eats. All right, let's give you some berries now. Balance that out. Aubrey, why are you making a mess with your water? All right, so can't say I didn't share, guys. I share my recipes. I share my tips, my cooking tips. Here. How about your nap? And then quickly, y'all, this is, baby's got to eat now. Everyone has to eat now. It's gluten-free, grain-free. Hold on. There's one more here that I'm going to eat because that'll be my little brunchy thing. So yeah. Clean and well managed. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm classically trained. So I was born in Jamaica. So, you know, I just cook in general. I was born cooking. Sorry, y'all. You don't want to see my face doing this. Oh, warm, delicious. Okay. And then, now I need water. And then in real life, there's a hungry baby. How are you doing, Aubrey? All right, let me get ready to wipe down Miss Aubrey's little hands so you don't make a mess everywhere. How are you doing? What would you like? What do you need? You want more strawberries? More strawberries? Clean as we go. And that's the thing. When I cook, I like to clean as I go because that's important. Here. Raspberries. You were hungry, huh? You had a big day today. She had a big day in the pool today. She is swimming 4 days a week, and this is her last week, actually. Can't believe it's been a month already. Almost, at least. Hi, Carson. I know. You were so good. You were sleeping. And you woke up because you're probably hungry. So, yeah. So, everyone gets to eat now. That's it. Here we go. All right. Love you, too. So, that's it, y'all. 3 a.m. here. I'm going to make, pancakes. All right. Do you have the ingredients? And guys, if you don't have an ingredient, substitute, please. That's how I cook. Half the stuff that I've shared with you guys, it's because I had to improvise, meaning I didn't have a particular ingredient and I just had to come up with something. And I love cooking that way. And when I make really good food, what I do, which I usually do, I just share it with you guys. And you guys have seen me improvise on here too a lot. So yeah. So Tracy, no, it's important to clean as you go because if not, someone has to clean in the end. And I like to have a clean sink when I'm finished cooking. I don't know how I do it, but I like it because then I'm more, it encouraged me to keep on cooking. And if it's like a mess when it's done, no. See, she's a good baby too. She's a good baby. Aubrey, you're finished? And they're probably both going to take a nap at the same time. And then that's when I get a little break. What? What do you need? Are you finished? You want your sister? I know. You got to be gentle though, Aubrey. Very gentle with the baby. Yeah. You want to roam now? Okay. That's fine. You want your sister? All done. That was a lunch. That's it. I'm hot for you to take that thing off. So that's it, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. That was my yummy, grain-free, gluten-free pancake. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. I'm always dropping recipes, tips, and just really good real-life stuff. Food, family, and fun. This is really good, by the way. Here you go. My dishes. See, there you go. I can relax and eat if the kitchen is clean. In order for me to sit down and eat and the kitchen is a mess, I don't enjoy the meal as much. Tracy, you're in the club. But love you guys. I would love to stay on longer, but I'm gonna go and go tend to my babies. Someone said, whose babies? They're mine. She's a month old, and then my toddler is 2. So, and we're alone today for a couple hours by ourselves. And I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna go live. I can manage it. Ha ha ha. So here we are. Lots of love from my kitchen to yours. I hope you enjoyed this new recipe, and please give it a try. And if you do, let me know. Unless they're sick. Oh yes, Kim, 100%. That's true. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Amal. Thank you. Lots of love, and please go subscribe. Go subscribe. Show some love. Thank you, guys. Aubrey, say bye bye. You want to say bye bye? You want to say bye bye? All right, love you guys. Bye bye. Time for the kiddos, and then I'm gonna try to finish my pancakes. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. I have another one here. Yes, this is my second one. Shh, don't judge me. All right, that's it. All right, from me to you, I'm Judine. This is my channel. Appreciate you guys. Mwah. Lots of love. Bye. Bye, everyone. Gotta feed the baby. Bye.